Hey everyone, I'm Jaida Linkamonu, and I'll be doing a collaborative piece with Claire, and we will be making a ceramic piece. To start off, we had a rough idea, and we decided to do a teacup and a saucer. The inspiration is based on Hawaiian quilts, and specifically for this one, we will be doing a pohinahina, which is a native plant in Hawaii. We have the quilt on the saucer and decided to have the paint on the teacup. Now for the next part, Claire will be explaining her throwing process as she threw the pieces.
Hey everyone, it's Claire. When Jaida approached me about working together on something from the wheel, I was super excited. I love collaborative projects and Jaida's work is always so beautiful. So I started this process by taking some of the clay that we had in the studio and dividing it into around 1 pound pieces. Then I went through and wedged each piece to make sure there was no air left in the clay. When I got on the wheel, I started by making the cup part for the set and threw 2 little cups, that way we would be able to have a backup. Then I put down a bat and threw 2 plates on there. I find that when throwing plates, bats are the most useful because they allow for the piece to be moved without warping. Once they were a little more dry, I was able to flip each piece over and then trim them to appropriate sizes and thicknesses.
Hello, it's Jaida again. After Claire has thrown the pieces on the wheel, we let the pieces dry to leather hard, and that is when I started painting it with underglaze. Basically, the underglazing process is kind of like painting, so it was not that hard to go about with having to design the pieces. And along with the saucer, I painted out the teacup as well. It was a good thing that we made 2 because after this first one, I accidentally dropped it. It was unfortunate and we mourned the loss of our piece, but it's okay. We decided to keep pushing forward and try again. I started all over again with underglazing the teacup, and the colors I used were royal purple, king's blue, leaf green, and apple green. I mixed the royal purple with the king's blue to kind of get like a more darker purple, and it wasn't too bad painting again. I was able to change things up compared to when I first painted it, and just how it ended up turning out, I actually ended up liking it better than I did it the first time around. So here's how the second teacup came out. I painted the handle green to represent as like a leaf, and the pohinahina is there in the corner. I haven't recorded, but here are pictures of me and Claire, specifically Claire, loading the bisque kiln for it to fire its first round, and there will be a continuation for the glazing as we have not gotten there just yet.